What is this? Whoa! That's a big list. I should really get my Christmas shopping started. How's it going, guys? I'm Sean De Silva and this is Shortstop. Now don't get me wrong, guys. I love the holidays and I love Christmas. It's a time where I can spend with my friends and my family and everyone just seems happier. And I don't know what the reason is, but it's a great feeling. It's probably because school's out and we all get some much needed days off. Or in my case, as much time as you need because I graduated and I'm unemployed. You see, I don't think that's something you necessarily brag about. Good point. Anyways, back to what I was talking about. The holidays, and more importantly, Christmas Day, is a time where we all get together with friends and family and spend some time together and eat a lot of food and just overall usually fun. But it's the day immediately after Christmas that I hate, and that day is Boxing Day. Hey man, how can you possibly hate Boxing Day? Well, if you must know, let me tell you. First of all, if you've ever been to the mall on Boxing Day, or if you're in the US, Black Friday, then you can relate because the crowds in the mall are ridiculous on that day. And don't get me wrong, because for those of you that know me, you know I'm a people person. I like being around people. I don't like being inside the house. I like being outside with my friends and family, hanging out. I'm not someone that can sit in my house the entire day doing absolutely nothing. That's just not me. But if there's one day in the year where I would actually volunteer to sit at home and do absolutely nothing all day, it would have to be Boxing Day. Because for whatever reason, on Boxing Day, I instantly hate everyone. As soon as you enter that mall, you can barely move. People running from this direction, from that direction, behind you. There are people coming from every direction and you don't know where to go. All the little kids that have somehow lost their parents and are running around the mall like a bunch of crazy people. And now, not only do you have to watch your back, but you also have to worry about trampling these little kids. Not to mention that you can never just walk straight like a normal person would. Instead, you find yourself doing one of these. Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Like, I'm sorry, does it look like I want to shuffle through everyone, moving side to side? Like, seriously, when did I sign up to be in Ariana Grande's music video? But anyways, on to my next point. So when you're done missioning through the crowds of people and you finally enter a store that you like, or the store that you were pushed into, then it's time to find the item that's actually on your list. But you look up in the store and all of a sudden, you're in the jungle. Like, seriously, there are clothes everywhere. American Eagle now looks like Old Navy basically every other day of the year. Gosh, I don't even want to know what Old Navy looks like on Boxing Day because I've never checked. But that scares me. I mean, I'm sure it's not as bad as the stores in the United States on Black Friday because what can be worse than that, right? Anyways, so let's say you're an American Eagle, right? And you're looking for these one pair of jeans. So now you have to dig through a pile of clothes and try to find these pair of jeans, which for some reason is impossible. Like, you can put a giant "Where's Waldo" on my door, and I'd probably have better luck finding Waldo than finding whatever it is I'm looking for at the mall on Boxing Day. So you're digging through this pile of clothes and you find the pair of jeans. You grab one end, but the person beside you grabs the other end. And now all of a sudden, you're in a game of tug of war and screaming and yelling at the person all at once. People will go crazy on this day. They'll push, scream, punch, kill. Sorry, that's in the United States. Should probably stop with the United States jokes. But people really need to realize that they're doing all of this and they're not saving that much money at all. Like, seriously, retail stores are only dropping their prices by maybe $10 at most. There aren't many deals there. You are being fooled. Stores will have sales like buy two, get the third one free. And people will be like, wow, deal. No, it really isn't a deal because those two items alone will cost you around 40, 50 bucks. And do you really need 3 different styles of the same thing? I don't think so. And because of these deals in these crowds, stores will take advantage of you. They will increase the price or they'll only drop it by a little, knowing that a lot of people will still buy it because it's still cheaper, right? And I'm not saying all stores are like this because some stores will actually give you good deals, like mainly electronic stores. And let's not forget to mention, even though things are only $5 to $10 off, all the brown people will start their Christmas shopping on that day. okay, maybe not start their Christmas shopping, but they will finish their Christmas shopping on that day because some things were just too expensive and we just had to wait. And before you guys get mad, let me just remind you, I am brown and I am guilty of this. There have been things that are just too expensive for me on one day, and I know that Boxing Day is the next day, so might as well buy it then. For those of you expecting a Christmas gift from me this year, I'm just letting you know now, it's going to be a little late. Sorry. Gosh, I keep getting sidetracked. Sean, focus, video. Hi. And let's not mention, all of this is only possible if you get into the mall. And getting into the mall requires you to find a parking spot. And finding a parking spot any day of the year in malls like Square One, for example, is hard enough. Finding a parking spot on Boxing Day, well, you might just be waiting 15 minutes if you haven't shown up really early. Like for those of you that woke up at 6:30, 7 o'clock to get to the malls early, good on you. For those of you that slept in because you had a crazy Christmas party, you probably drank a lot, well, you're not gonna find any parking. And let's say you use a strategy where you follow the person from the moment they exit the mall to their parking spot. They're walking, and 5 minutes later, they finally reach their car. And you're thinking, awesome, I can finally park and enter the mall. Nope, not so fast. For whatever reason, even though you made it crystal clear that you're following them for their parking spot, and not because you're a creep, they will take 5 to 10 minutes to reverse out of their parking spot and leave. Like, what could you possibly be doing for 5 to 10 minutes in your car? And I get it, it's winter, it's cold outside, so you want to warm up your car. But I know that it doesn't take 5 to 10 minutes to warm up your car. And meanwhile, while you're doing whatever it is you're doing in your car, I'm sitting there in my car with a bunch of people behind me and in front of me getting mad because I'm not moving. And now I'm under pressure and I'm getting mad because people are honking behind me to move, and I have two options here. Option 1, move and hope I find something better. Or option 2, start honking at you and tell you to hurry the hell up. And then they finally move and you park, and then you get out of your car and you realize you parked here, the mall is over here, and it's minus 20 outside, and you gotta walk all that way. Yeah, no. You see, there's this thing called online shopping these days. Stores have the same deals online, and it's usually free shipping, so why wouldn't I do that? I'm laying down in bed in my PJs with my laptop beside me, making purchases that I actually need, and doing whatever else I want. Whatever else you want? What do you mean? Come on, you know exactly what else I mean. Oh, yeah. Video games. So thank God for online shopping because I haven't had to enter the mall on Boxing Day for a good 2 years now, and it feels great. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Feel free to leave a comment with any suggestions, especially topics, because I do need those. Hit like if you like this video. Hit subscribe if you really like it. And you can check my Down to the Wire videos right over there. And if you're coming from Down to the Wire and that's how you're on my channel, well, then I'm just gonna stop here.